Treyarch may have just found the perfect balance to Black Ops 6 Zombies and they don't even know it. Surviving high rounds past health cap without using score streaks or traps is now a viable playstyle. And I've got to say, this game right here was the absolute most fun that I have ever had playing Black Ops 6 Zombies. You're not going to want to miss this one. Let's go. Okay, welcome in. So the first couple of things that we need to talk about here are the build for the sniper rifle and all of the augments that we have chosen to bring in with us, because both of these are vitally important to being successful doing what I'm about to show you in this video. So we need to make sure that we give both of those the love and attention that they deserve. So starting off with the build for the sniper rifle here. Now I got everything laid out on screen. The only thing I would change here is the tactical laser. I did decide that I wanted to try this in a tac stance, and honestly, I absolutely hated it in the long run, and I wish I would have changed it. I got off to such an incredible start in this entire game that I didn't want to change it because everything was going so well in the early game here for me. But if I had it to do over again, I would get rid of this and I would use an optic for more precision, especially in the later rounds. The more precision definitely would have come in handy, but the tac stance honestly wasn't too bad, and maybe give it a shot for yourself and determine whether or not that is something that you want to run on this sniper rifle or not. But either way, the rest of the build is good, but that I would change. And then let's talk about the augments, because there were some crucial changes to my standard augment loadout that I did make for this particular run here. We're going to start that off there with Deadshot Daiquiri. I made a change to run dead again, where having critical hits give you a chance of adding a bullet back to your magazine. So you know the sniper rifle does not have a lot of ammunition in a magazine, and it doesn't have a lot of total ammunition overall. So thinking that, you know, maybe hit a little bit more critical shots and get a little bit more ammo. And again, maybe if I'd have run an optic, I would have hit a few more headshots along the way, which may have given me even more of a benefit from running this. Additionally, I made changes to the Vulture's aid as well, and I put on Picky Eater, and this actually came in very, very clutch during this entire run. I'm going to be running the Tesla Storm. We're just going to do the static discharge and overclocked, which gives you a speed boost. And for our weapon ammo mod, we are going to be using Napalm Burst, in which I'm going to be using Big Game and Extension. All of these augments are going to come in so very clutch to helping us do exactly what I want us to accomplish in this game, and that is being able to do a round 100 run without having to rely on score streaks and traps in order to get you there, where you can rely on your skill training zombies, where your weapon is doing just enough damage to where it's not easy. It's not easy by any means, but it is certainly doable without relying on having to do the traps and score streaks all of the time and spamming those mutant injections, spamming the chopper gunners, because honestly, that shit is absolutely boring and nobody enjoys this. But I was able to go into high rounds this game and had the most fun that I've ever played ever in Black Ops 6 Zombies. If I had more time, I would have just kept going and going and going and going, because yeah, this was an absolute ton of fun. But this game, I'm going to show you a little bit of the start of the game here, because I got off to an incredible start in this game, and then we're going to go over some of the later round strategies here. I'm not going to make this a terribly long video here for you, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So I guess one of the benefits here of running the tac stance is that I have the actual sniper scope, and I'm able to just go ahead and easily do this Deadshot Easter egg here and start our match off with Deadshot in round 5. So yeah, I guess that's one benefit to running this. Still overall unhappy with it, but you know, it is what it is. Now, of course, by now you all know that once you pack a punch the sniper rifle, the entire game just changes, because this thing just shoots so incredibly fast that oh my gosh, if you watched my last video, if you watched anything about the sniper rifle, you know that you get this incredible benefit of being able to fire this thing as fast as your trigger finger can possibly fire. And I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it, and it does such incredible high damage. It's amazing. But at least we're pack-a-punched here on round 7, so you know, things are looking up here for us. We already got some Deadshot, we already got pack-a-punch, and it's only round 7. Now, I know I said this in my last video, but the very first perk that I would always buy when I'm running the sniper rifle is going to be Speed Cola, because you got to be reloading all of the time, and Speed Cola is absolutely essential. But let's go ahead and do this SAM trial here and see what we get from this. Okay, so equipment kills, is this going to be probably throwing axes? Yeah, All right, throwing axes. We can go ahead and grab some of these bad boys and let's start. Oh, total whiff, total whiff. Okay. Oh, easy there, guys. Oh my gosh. All right. Come on. There we go. Now we're knocking a few of them out there. I think, what are we at? We're up to 8 out of 25. There we go. It was a nice one there. All right. All right. We're halfway there. We are halfway home. We're actually more than halfway home. I think we got 14 now and 16. There we go. We're doing okay. Gotta stay away from these guys. Ooh, double boys. Let's go. Oh, come on. I need more throwing axes. Can you spit me out more throwing? Sam, spit me out some more throwing axes, please. Okay, 20 out of 25. There we go. 24. We need one more. Okay, we got it. Oh, we got it. We got it. Let's go. Legendary rewards. Let's go. Oh, 700. Okay, 700 salvage and a pack-a-punch, 1 crystal. I guess we're just gonna pack-a-punch our knife because I already pack-a-punched my gun one time. All right, sweet. You definitely need to be doing some of these sand trials, and hopefully the game will grant us with some more here because God, I love sand trials. All right, let's go ahead and grab some juggernog here real quick. Okay, we can go ahead and get a 2 plate from right over here. We are making some pretty good progress. We need to get back up to the church here so we can do the little Easter egg there so we can get our blue tool from up there. So let's go ahead and open this up. Oh no, I don't have enough essence. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go the long way. All right, we went the long way around and we got another Sam trial here. I love Sam trials. I really do. I don't know if you all do them when you're out here playing, but I love doing them. Look, we just got critical kills. That's it, critical kills. We just need 35 critical kills. I mean, how much easier could this possibly be? It's only round 10. We got an overpowered sniper rifle here, and yeah, all we got to do is get some critical kills, and also some ammo would be handy. And oh no, it didn't give me my ammo. It didn't give me my ammo. Oh, this game really does have an interact problem. You just go and you interact and you try to buy some ammo real quick and it just doesn't work sometimes. And it is so incredibly frustrating and infuriating that, I don't know, drives me up a wall. All right, we need 10 more. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, just a few more. Cool Whip. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Legendary rewards again out of the Sam trial. And of course, our blue tool. So let's go ahead and make sure that we grab that. And what do we got inside of here? 300 salvage and there's 700 essence and some speed cola, but I already have speed cola. I wish it would just automatically give you a perk that you didn't already have. That would be lovely, especially when you're playing solo. I mean, if you're playing with teammates, maybe you could do it because your teammate could get it or whatnot, but hey, whatever. But we're gonna throw on our napalm burst. We're gonna upgrade to epic already because I got a shit ton of salvage. So hell yeah, let's go. We definitely got plenty of essence here. We can go ahead and grab this 3-plate vest and let's see from here. Is that another Sam trial? Do I see another Sam trial? I do see another Sam trial. All right, let's go ahead and activate this bad boy. And what do we got here? Okay, so hold the location. Okay, where's the location? Oh, geez. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so tiny. It's so small. Oh my God. That's exactly what she said. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Why is it so small? Oh, there's so many zombies and it's so small. Okay. This is going to get a little bit tricky, especially with the sniper right now. Like, I know it's super duper strong, but this is a very, very small area to hold here. Let's go ahead and use this decoy here and hopefully we can just destroy most of these guys. Hey, there's so many zombie spawns. Oh my gosh, why are there so many zombie spawns? Okay, I'm out of decoys already. Oh my gosh, there's just so much. And also, I don't think I was talking during the time, so it's probably not going to be in the video, but I got Vulture's Aid. That's because I brought in an on the house perk and it gave me Vulture's Aid. So if I didn't put that in the video, I just wasn't talking when I popped it. And usually when I'm going back and editing, I'm not really paying too much attention to sections that I'm not talking on, if that makes any sense. Anyway, but also now editing Cool Whip knows that I talked about it here, so he probably definitely won't show it to you. So that is how we got the Vulture's Aid anyway. But let's go. Come on, we only got a few more seconds here. We're gonna get through this. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I have Ether Shroud on. I want to be running Tesla Storm. We're gonna have to make that change here in just a bit here because I totally meant to be running Tesla Storm here. So we're gonna have to get rid of this. Look at that, another legendary reward. Let's go. I just gotta get rid of the zombies first. Oh my gosh. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Anything good? 500 salvage, 1100 essence, and elemental pop, baby. We got 5 perks already. It's only round 15. You know, we have plenty of essence right now that I I really truly would love to have me some PhD right now, so I'm gonna run up and grab the PhD and also some stamina, because hell yes, I want to be able to move, so we're gonna have a shit ton of perks here on round 15. Now my only goal in this game here is just to get the gold camo here in one game for this sniper rifle, and I got almost 1,000 headshots that we need to get before we can even do the other 2 challenges plus the gold challenge, and this will actually be the first sniper rifle that I get gold. So we got a long way to go in this match. We got a lot of headshots, and I want to do a whole lot of training here in the bowling alley, which is the biggest reason that I wanted to grab the stamina up and the PhD, because you can use the PhD to kind of slide past some of the zombies and stuff here and keep them from hitting you, and Dr. Ram could be a pretty good option here as well. I kind of want to play around and do a couple of games while using the slider and using Dr. Ram while training in the bowling alley specifically, because it's a nice tight little area and it's a good place to train for the first 30 or so rounds at least. And I kind of want to know which one is actually going to be better. Is it going to be the slider or the Dr. Ram? If you got any particular thing that you care about down in the comments, let me know which one that you actually prefer when you're training in these tight spots like this. But I do want to do some testing and see which one is actually the best. I do feel like I get hit a lot when I'm using the PhD slider and I'm trying to slide by enemies or slide into enemies. I feel like I'm still getting hit a ton by the zombies, and I haven't used Dr. Ram enough to know that if I'm really going to be continually getting hit by them as well when I'm sprinting into them. So just something that I kind of want to test out in the future. Whoa, look what the cat drug in here. Another Sam trial right here in the bowling alley with me. All right, sweet. Let's go ahead and craft. I'm going to craft some Molotovs here because I do have Picky Eater on, and I think I'd rather have the Molotovs here, but we got to get kills in the bowling alley on the bowling lanes. How easy is this? We're already here. That's exactly what we were already doing. So this is definitely just some completely free rewards here for us because we were already doing this. And I gotta say, Picky Eater has been coming in clutch for me this game. I've been getting tons and tons of extra decoys, and I had frag grenades on, so I was getting tons of frag grenades, but now I get the Molotovs on, so I'm sure I'll be getting a lot of those as well. Look how easy is that? Another legendary reward, just that easy peasy simple. So let's see what we got inside of this one. And 600 salvage, 1200 essence. Ooh, and a Casimir device. I think we'll go ahead and take the Casimir. Why not? Let's see if the Picky Eater will work a little bit better on our Casimir. There's been a number of updates since the last time I tested Vulture's Aid, so maybe now we can, maybe they fixed it a little bit and you can get a few more Casimirs than we were getting before. But let's go ahead and upgrade our weapon to legendary rarity here. And going back to the Picky Eater thing, if we're not getting the Casimirs, if it's not dropping them like at all ever, then I'll probably just go back to the decoys. The reason I was thinking decoys initially was to help with the zombie training, especially once we got to a little bit of higher rounds. I figure I'm probably gonna have to go to like round 40 or so before I even get the headshots to this, and I don't know that I can get this all in one game, but anyway, quick revive is gonna help out with it, but we'll see how things go here. All right, it's time for a double pack of punch, double pack legendary round 21 here, and we have every single perk. We have a perkaholic, and I did not pop a perkaholic gobblegum, and I still have essence left. If you notice, I still have 5,000 essence left. This might be the best first 21 rounds that I've ever had playing this game so far, and I absolutely love it. So this has been great, and a lot of the thank you is going to go to doing the Sam trials, because they have given us some absolutely great rewards out of it and tons of extra essence and salvage, and it's just letting us upgrade so much easier and faster. And yeah, let's keep this game up. Look at that, 1,500 critical hits. All right, 1,500. We only got 500 more headshots to go. Yeah, just 500. Okay, so Picky Eater is coming in clutch with these Casimirs here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one down because I have another one sitting right over here, and I don't really need to right now. My weapon is absolutely destroying everything here on round 24, but you know, it's been spinning me out Casimirs like crazy, so I've been keeping 2 of them in my inventory, and as soon as I see an extra one drop on the ground, then I just go ahead and throw one down and use it and burn it and get through a round, because, you know, why not? They're there for the taking, and yeah, Picky Eater's been coming in clutch. That's probably like the 3rd time now that it's happened, but this is kind of what I do here, training around the bowling alley. Just keep them as tight of a bunch as you can. Honestly, the most annoying things, especially when using the sniper and especially when using it in the tac stance that we're using it in, is the vermin, because they just kind of sneak underneath you and the next thing you know, they're jumping up at your jugular. So kind of the most annoying thing to deal with, but we're getting by. We're getting by. We still got a few more headshots and stuff here to go, but I love that I put on the big game here to allow me to burn these mega abominations, because look at that damage. Look at that freaking damage. We killed him so quickly, and our weapon's up to level 37. So hell yeah. All right, not that I think that we need it, but it's time to triple pack a punch now. It's level 27, sorry, round 27, not level 27. Either way, same thing. Tomato, potato, whatever. Okay, I will shut up now. I'm going back to the bowling alley. I'm gonna kill some more zombies. Okay, I know it's been a while since I talked to you guys. It's probably been like 10 or 12 rounds, but look at this. I got another Sam trial. It's round 37. I've been mostly in the bowling alley training here. The past couple of rounds I've started to come out of the bowling alley because it's starting to get a little bit dicey in there. As you can see, there is a ton of zombie spawns here, but we got to kill zombies right here. So I think a Casimir. I think a Casimir's the play here. And can I just say one thing about Casimirs that I have noticed in this game, and this is really the first game that I've ever really used Casimirs, but look at that vermin. It doesn't want to get sucked up. They hold on to the ground so well. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They are spiders after all, but the Casimirs do not suck up vermins very well. I used one on a vermin round prior to this, and all of them were just like glued into the floor, and I'll just put that epic tool on my knife, but they were all just glued into the floor and they just wouldn't suck up into the Casimir. So I actually kind of find that funny, and I really like that. That's a pretty cool little feature. But oh man, I'm out of ammo. Okay. All right, so I've been starting to do a little bit more training outside. It's a little bit easier here than trying to train in the bowling alley as it was doing here, but you try to just deal with the manglers as you can, but you get a little bit more open space when you're outside, obviously. With this many zombie spawns, it's getting a little tight in the bowling alley, and it was pretty much time to just call it quits from in there, but we're doing okay on the outside here. Just keep on training. This weapon is absolutely incredible. It's basically one-shotting every single one of these zombies, and we're getting ammo back at an okay pace, but my headshot to kill ratio is not very high, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I do have the tac stance laser on, so I'm not getting as much as I think I could be getting if I had an optic on the weapon and was able to be a little bit more precise here. The weapon generally goes where the laser is aiming, but it does deviate, and I do get a lot of kills that it's probably just under 50% kills to critical kills. So yeah, definitely an optic would have been the way to go. Okay, so we're on round 44 here, and this is definitely the point where most of the time that you're going to start using all these mutant injection strategies, score streaks, traps, all of these things. But one thing that I'm able to do with this sniper rifle is this kind of right here, and I've been liking this area and just kind of training these zombies around all of these choke points that are down in this area, and just get yourself an opportunity to turn around and just start annihilating them. Still in round 44, and the gun is still doing very good. There's a lot of super sprinters, and it's definitely difficult, but everything is very playable here. My weapon is doing enough damage, and this is what I like. This is fun to me. This is so much more fun than spamming mutant injections at round 44, because my weapon has fallen off in damage so much because the zombie health has gone up so much that everything has just gotten infinitely harder and almost impossible to do with just my weapon. But this sniper rifle has completely changed that game. And if only it was fully automatic when pack-a-punched and I didn't have to keep spamming this trigger, it would be even better. But all of these choke points right here are a great place on Liberty Falls in these higher rounds here to just train all these zombies around, pull them through those choke points while you're just trying to lay on all of those headshots. And yeah, not used a single trap. I've not used a single score streak in this game, and nor will I. So I mentioned about the Picky Eater, and it's been coming in clutch. I've been getting a ton of extra Casimir devices, and I'm constantly also passing this crafting table when I'm doing this strategy, so I'm able to make sure that I am keeping armor plates, and that every round I'm starting out with full armor and starting out generally with one Casimir device, and kind of see if I get a second one. And I've been finding myself needing to use a Casimir every once in a while right now, but I think once we get to some of the higher rounds, I'm probably going to start using the Casimirs just a little bit more frequently. Stupid vermin round. But actually, I'm going to stick around here for this vermin round, because these things go by so incredibly fast now. Like round 45 vermin rounds, these used to be like 3-4 minutes long, and these vermin are spawning in so quick. I mean, look how many of them are just coming down the street here. But I love to see this. This is so much better to me, because you don't have to watch your back quite as much. I mean, you still do need to watch your back, because those vermin will sneak up from behind on you, but they're spawning in so much faster that they're coming in just like this, and you got big hordes of vermin coming at you, which are a lot easier to take out sometimes than just one sneaky vermin coming up your side or up the side of a building at you and whatnot. But we have been playing, what, less than 30 seconds? This has got to be just about done, right? It's got to be just about done. There, is this the last one? Nope, last one. Are you the last one? Yeah, you are the last one. I mean, look how much faster they are. This is awesome. What an awesome change that they made to the game here. And look at that, a Casimir device. There was a Casimir device on the ground. Picky Eater has come in absolute clutch here. Okay, here we are, round 55. This is health cap. Now I'm gonna try to stick with you and talk you all the way through this particular round, and again, still never touching a trap and never touching a score streak, but I'm going to make sure that I am full on Casimirs, I'm full on plates, and I'm ready to start this round here. And if we get an insta kill, we can either pop our Tesla Storm and destroy them all, or Molotovs are also fantastic during insta kills. You just chuck them into hordes. So now I'm not going to pretend that I haven't made a couple of mistakes along the way. I have made a couple of mistakes. I've lost some dying wishes. I've even been downed here, so I'm not gonna pretend like I haven't made any mistakes, but I have finally come into a little bit of a groove here. And over the past few rounds, it's taken me a little bit of time to kind of perfect kind of what I'm trying to do here. But if you pull them in, and this was actually a mistake, I think. Yep. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Sometimes the zombies are going to kind of despawn and stop following you and start respawning in other areas if you run too far away. So you want to keep your trains in one general area. If you want to train in the gas station here, trying to stay in the gas station area, or make sure the entire horde is following you. If you cut around a corner too quick and you're a little too fast and you're further ahead of the zombies, then sometimes they're going to despawn, which they kind of did right there. But I meant to throw a Casimir, not a Molotov there. But we'll go ahead and we'll use this Casimir, and that's going to take care of most of all of these guys, and that's going to let us focus in on these manglers here. So let's go ahead and take those couple of guys out of there, because manglers will completely screw up your entire train here. But once I've kind of found my groove and my rhythm here, this is something that I feel is very sustainable for me in the long term. Like, I could take this strategy that I've been using the past 5 or 6, 7 rounds here, and I could take this all the way as high as I wanted to take it. And I don't know how high that I'm going to end up taking it in this game. It's been a couple hours of this already, and this weapon, like I said, it's a single fire mode, so my fingers are starting to cramp already. But if you keep pulling these zombies just like this through these choke points, and this sniper rifle is doing just enough damage that you can take out the zombies. And I do want to point out, I got FMJ on this. I showed you all the build at the beginning. I do have FMJ, so the more that I'm shooting into my horde, the more I'm damaging more and more and more of those zombies, and the further the rounds go and the more that I'm shooting into my train and into my horde, the easier it's getting to kill them as the round progresses, because I'm doing shadow damage constantly through that entire horde. So FMJ is definitely 100% a must-have on this sniper rifle. You're definitely going to want to be running it. But yeah, just keep pulling them through these choke points just like this. I mean, this really isn't difficult, but this is so much more fun. This is so much more fun to do. Even though I'm out of ammunition, it's so much more fun to do than just be spamming mutant injections, score streaks, and traps. This is much more enjoyable, and I have been having so much fun. I have long unlocked the Mystic Gold already for this weapon. I've already got the gold. At least I'm pretty sure that I saw the gold pop up anyway. But yeah, I've already completed the camos, but yeah, I'm still going because I'm having fun. My only goal in this game was to camo grind. That's all I wanted to do, was camo grind. And this is a product of, this is where the game needs to be. This is exactly where the game needs to be. Your weapons need to do just enough to keep you alive and keep them viable through these rounds. Now, whether that means bringing down the overall zombie health or bringing up the overall weapon damage, some change needs to be made. And the super sprinters, yeah, they're annoying. The fact that they all super sprint are very annoying. But if I use my Tesla Storm here, guess what? I got another one right there. So that's why I went ahead and burned that, because why not? But usually I like to save these Tesla Storms for like insta kills, or if I'm really in a bad pinch, I'll go ahead and pop the Tesla Storm. But look how easy this round was. I mean, not easy. Easy was not the right word. That was not an easy round. However, it was not a overly difficult round, and it was a round that I can manage at health cap with my weapon, and that is all I want out of this game. That is all I want. It does not have to be easy, and it was not easy. There's a lot of zombies. The zombies are very fast. You got to know what you're doing. You got to think on your feet, and you got to do everything very, very quickly in the game, and you got to make fast decisions, and sometimes that will lead to your ultimate death and demise. And I've learned my lesson a couple of times in this one, but now I've learned myself a strategy that I can take in to every single game, and at least with this sniper rifle anyway. And I know that I could do this particular strategy and I can survive. I could go to round 100 if I wanted to go to round 100. I 100% can do that because I know that I have a viable strategy that I could use here in this game, and that's just pulling them through these choke points. And this is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. So this is definitely something that anybody out there, that all of you can do, but it is something that I want Treyarch to make a change on so bad. This is everything I want out of Black Ops 6 Zombies right now. I want the ability to go to high rounds without having to rely on score streaks and straps, because this is much more fun than the alternative, than using the traps and spamming the mutant injections. This is a lot more fun. I can use the Casimirs when I get into a pinch, and otherwise, you know, everything is good. You just keep pulling them through here. Of course, ammo's an issue with this weapon, as it always has been, but at least in this area, you're constantly passing that crafting table there when you're doing your trains, so I can easily just grab more plates when I need it. And for the most part, with Vulture's Aid, it was a lot more beneficial in the earlier rounds. The Vulture's Aid with all the ammo drops and stuff, there was at one point like through the 40s when I was able to still stay like close to my horde of zombies, that I don't think I bought ammo for like 5 or 6 rounds, which was pretty cool. But now once you get to these higher rounds and you got to keep moving the way you do, all of those little extra benefits you get from Vulture's Aid, they all start to despawn before you ever get there. So maybe at this point it would actually be better to do the one that gives you more salvage if you wanted to do a save and quit and come back in, and then that way you have extra salvage to buy some more Casimirs or whatever it is that you want to run. Even if it's score streaks that you want to run, if that's what you do and want to have fun, then go ahead and maybe do that. But I kind of like the Casimirs for a little bit of extra support. And like I said, the Picky Eater has been getting me a number of extra Casimirs as well. And it helps keep the zombies off while you can focus on the manglers, which you can actually take out pretty decent with the sniper rifle at this level. So this right here is exactly what I want from this game going forward. This is where I want to see the weapon balance in the high rounds for every single weapon. I want there to be some viable way to play the game without relying on those traps and score streaks. Now, as much fun as I'm having right now, I was thinking about doing a save and quit and coming back in and trying to take this all the way to round 100 without doing the traps and score streaks. And honestly, I know that it can be done 100%. I know that I could do it. But honestly, my fingers are so sore. That is the biggest downside of using this weapon, is just the constant smashing of the trigger there. I mean, you're pulling it tens of thousands of times. You're just clicking down on the mouse. And I'm a little over it. I'm having fun. If only it was a fully automatic weapon, I'd be having so much more fun, and I probably would keep going for a little while. But also, that's another huge time commitment to go these next 40 rounds, is another 3.5 hours of gameplay time at least. So I think we're just gonna see if we get Exfil here on round 61. I got a couple of Casimirs, and all we got to do is take care of the Abomination, take care of the Mangler, and I think the Casimir should go ahead and take care of the zombies for us. But yeah, and I might post this video, like sometimes I'll post these longer things like this to members, and just without any commentary for the whole thing, and just kind of let people see how the entire gameplay progresses here and how things go. So if you're a member of the channel, go ahead and look out for that. I might go ahead and post this entire, it's about 2.5 hours of gameplay time here, so I might post this without any commentary, just something that if you want to check out and just see how I implemented all of these strategies. But this is almost perfect balance, at least for me. In my eyes, this is exactly what I want to see out of Black Ops 6. This is exactly what I want to be. These are the kind of games that I want to be able to play. If I want to be able to play for 2 hours and easily get my gun gold in one game, I want the ability to do that without having to use all of the score streaks and traps all of the time. And yeah, just like that, easily round 61. I don't think I had any downs or anything like that for like the last 10 rounds. Once I kind of got into my groove of how I wanted to do things, then everything was going just fine. I made my mistakes, I learned from my mistakes, and now I know exactly what to do from the strategy. And that's exactly what you would have to do. You would be a little bit of a learning curve, but at least the second time around, or even later on the first time around, once you've learned a lesson or two, everything will be just fine. And you can easily take this all the way to round 100. But yeah, if you like it, if you think that this is where the game needs to be, let me know as well, because I think this is absolute perfect balance right here. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Cool Whip, and I'm out.